Hello, have you figured out how to manage money or even make the money? Well, we are learning from those who have figured it out. Robert Kiyosaki shares the lessons in this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. And if you want to learn with us, this is video number 47. Join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. On this channel, I share what I know and continue to learn. And this video, we are continuing lessons from Robert Kiyosaki in this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. And this is video number 47. If you are new, my name is Sherifa, Nakalema, I'm business owner, Virginia, USA. On this channel, I share YouTube tips, business tips, and online tips through affiliate marketing, motivation, asking you to take a step to make your life better. And then these books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the one I started with, this is video number 47. So please, any of that sounds interesting, consider subscribing and liking and sharing. But if you are new, and all of you who are not new, please always leave a comment for me. And those of you who are returning, appreciate you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for supporting this message of empowerment. This is video number 47. But before I do that, excuse me, please let me share the schedule here. I'm here every day. Every day, 11 a.m. USA Eastern Time. Please check your local equivalent of that. If you put in Google USA Eastern Time, you get the local equivalent of your time. I'm here 11 a.m. USA Eastern Time every day. Every day, books. Maybe you figure out something else in the future, but for now, it's books, great books. And then on Friday, at the same time, I come live. And we just finished one. It's fun. Come join us live. And then 11:30, but only on Thursdays and Sunday. 11:30, I come back with the YouTube tips, business tips. Thursday, motivation on Sunday. I'm proud of my motivation ones. Come on Sunday and watch those. They're for everyone. So now that we are done with the schedule, this is video number 47. And 47 is about, actually, we finished, in the recent video, I finished the 6 lessons in this book. The book has 6 lessons. We finished all of them. Now, except I left a little part about the questions. You know, at every end of the chapter, he always asks you some questions. So I'm going to read the questions in this book and this video. And then I'm also starting a new, he has a new message for you. He calls it Overcoming Obstacles. So this is chapter 7. We're gonna start on chapter 7, overcoming obstacles. But before that, I'm going to go to 46 and read the questions he has for you. You know, after he discusses, then he asks you some questions. But then even before that, I always remember the new people who are here for the first time. I have to tell them who this Robert, who's saying all these things, who is he? So we can listen. His name is Robert Kiyosaki. He's a self-made millionaire. When you see me reading, it came from the book. He's an entrepreneur, he's an educator, he's an investor, and he has a mission to elevate the financial well-being of humanity, starting with one life and one person at a time. He called it Rich Dad, Poor Dad for a reason. He had 2 dads. Poor Dad is his real dad. This was a very intelligent man, highly educated with a PhD. He was superintendent of education, but then he ended up dying broke. But the rich one, on the other hand, is not his real dad, but he calls him dad. He's a friend's dad. Robert had a friend, Mike. They met age 9. And all these videos are here. The videos I've recorded, it's all started at age 9. The lesson we're learning, he's sharing. So he learned the lessons from Rich Dad, who's Mike, the friend's dad. Mike is Robert's friend, but Mike is dad. And this person was interesting because he left school, almost education at age 13, 8th grade. But I ended up being one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. So we follow the story. I think I didn't mention, but at the end of this video, I'm going to share how you get all those videos up from 1 to 46. And also I'm going to share how you get this book for free audio for 1 month. And also how you could buy the real book if you want. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the questions. 46 ended with a few questions for you. You know, it has like, he calls it a chapter summary. He summarizes the chapter and then he gives you the lessons. I think he did the chapter summaries for those people who don't want to read the whole book, because he goes over what we finished. For us, we did it page by page. Almost. I've done all of it. Okay. Question number 1. Remember, these questions are for you, the reader. I'm reading on your behalf. Do you know extremely talented people who make very little money? What could they be doing differently? What do you think? Question number 2. How have you sought additional skills beyond your specialty? What was your result? Have you done it? Have you tried something else? I'm now the one asking. Question number 3. Was there a time you stayed in a secure job rather than strike out into a new position that might have gained you more in the long run? What was the basis of your decision? Number 4. If someone were to ask you advice on what the most important skills are for them to learn in their working life, what would you tell them? Remember, we covered the most important skill. And then number 5, what role does giving play in your life? Do you see it as an important part of your success? Number 6, what are the different ways you could give that you are not currently? What are the different ways you could give that your aunt, you said aunt, are not currently doing? That's the end of officially the end of chapter 6. And now we are starting with chapter 7 with a new, he's sharing something new. It's not called one of the lessons, it's just some other things he's sharing. So chapter 7, overcoming obstacles. Now, he has that's a big headline, then he has a smaller headline. It says, excuse me please, the primary difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they manage fear. Once people, now he's starting the writing of the explaining. Once people have studied and become financially literate, they may still face roadblocks to becoming financially independent. There are 5 reasons why financially literate people may still not develop abundant asset columns that could produce large cash flow. The 5 reasons are: number 1, fear; number 2, cynicism; number 3, laziness; number 4, bad habits; number 5, arrogance. So for today, we are going to start on overcoming fear, which is number 1. I've never met anyone who really likes losing money. And in all my years, I've never met a rich person who has never lost money. But I've met a lot of poor people who have never lost a dime. That is investing. That means they've never invested. They wouldn't have lost if they didn't invest. Okay. The fear of losing money is real. Everyone has it, even the rich. But it's not having the fear that's the problem. It's how you handle fear. It's how you handle losing. It's how you handle failure that makes the difference in one's life. The primary difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they manage that fear. It's okay to be fearful. It's okay to be a coward when it comes to money. You can still be rich. We're all heroes at something and cowards at something else. My friend's wife is an emergency room nurse. When she sees blood, she flies into action. When I mention investing, she runs away. When I see blood, I don't run. I pass out. My rich dad understood phobias about money. So this is what rich dad will say. Some people are terrified of snakes. Some people are terrified about losing money. Both are phobias, he would say. So his solution to the phobia of losing money was this little rhyme. If you hate risk and worry, start early. If you hate risk and worry, start early. If you start young, it's easier to be rich. I want to go into it here, but there is a staggering difference between a person who starts investing at age 20 versus age 30. The purchase of a Manhattan Island is said to be one of the greatest bargains of all time. New York was purchased for $24 in trinkets and beads. Yet, if that $24 had been invested at 8% annually, that $24 would have been worth more than $28 trillion by 1995. Manhattan could be repurchased with money left over to buy much of Los Angeles. I didn't really understand that. Maybe you did. I didn't want to skip it. But what if you don't have much time left or would like to retire early? How much do you handle the fear of losing money? My poor dad did nothing. He simply avoided the issue, refusing to discuss the subject. My rich dad, on the other hand, recommended that I think like a Texan. I like Texas and Texans, he used to say. In Texas, everything's bigger. When Texans win, they win big. And when they lose, they lose. And when they lose, it's spectacular. They like losing. But Robert was asking Rich Dad when he made that statement. That's not what I'm saying. Nobody likes losing. Show me a happy loser and I'll show you a loser, said Rich Dad. It's a Texan's attitude. It's a Texan's attitude toward risk, reward, and failure. I'm talking about. It's how they handle life. They live it big, not like most of the people around here, living like roaches when it comes to money, terrified that someone will shine a light on them and whimpering when the grocery clerk shortchanges them a quarter. Rich Dad went on. What I like best is, but I'm ending. What I like best is the Texas attitude. They are proud when they win, and they brag when they lose. Texans have a saying: if you are going to go broke, go big. You don't want to admit you went broke over a duplex, really, like something small. That's where I'm going to end my reading. And today there's no notes in this book. So in this reading, the notes will come later. So that we started on the fear. It's not done yet. I'll continue in 48. And I just wanted to mention something about Texas. And because when I came to America, I entered through Texas actually. I lived in Houston first. And up to now, I have a friend over there. But the way they do stuff really is true. Because here I'm in Washington area, DC. So this area is a little bit different. Like we have if someone has a big house, they could rent out one room to maybe a student or a basement or something. But over there, people like to have their space. Sharing a house, they don't do that. So when I talked to my friend, how come people cannot rent an apartment together? I said, no, we don't do that. I find that very, very interesting. And then their incomes are not as high. So I guess they like to live large. It's weird. They like the large space. And the prices of homes over there compared to homes over here, they're like a third. Like a house over there that's $200,000, maybe a third. Over here, I haven't checked recently, but it's like a third. It could be what you get there for $200,000, maybe double. 200,000 over here is about 400,000. So I guess they like to live large. That's a good thing, maybe. So that's my video today. For those of you, or for the reading part, for those of you who are new, you can have this book. I keep saying this every video. Audio form 1 month. You can have it 1 month free, and I have a link in the pinned comment. The pinned comment has the link. It's going to take you through my website or honestly.com, but then after I take you to Amazon Audible. So when you get to there, you see podcasts and Audible. You click and then you go. Make sure you are choosing Audible Premium Plus, because that's where you find this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's free. They'll give you a free month to listen. And then if you want to buy it, the same link will take you to, when you look a little bit below, you'll see this book. You click on it, you buy. And the same link, pinned comment, there is a link that takes you to all the videos. All the videos are finished. So you click one time, they'll play. So playlist is in the description too. It's also at the end of this video, you'll see. When you click on that, lessons from Robert Kiyosaki, will take you to all of them. So please like. Remember, we want 50 likes, especially those who came on the premiere. Please don't forget to like and leave a comment immediately, because you're the first people informing YouTube what this video is all about. We just like open the packet. Now your reaction is the reaction that YouTube values a lot. Please leave a comment, like it, share it, invite more people. For those of you who are new, please like the video. If you watched me up to here, you got out something, please like the video and leave a comment for me and a feedback. Soon I'll be asking for you to send me official feedback about this book, those of you who have been watching me. But I think I won't do it in this video. I want to talk about that for now. Let's end this quickly because I'm recording it really, really late. I have to get it to you in time. So it's like just like 2 hours, between less than 2 hours from my recording now to you watching it. So I have to finish it quickly. Like I always end them. Take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Take a step to a better you. Bye-bye.